I would describe the Rutmans as some of the most cultured, worldly, compassionate, family-oriented people that I know.
I would say this about Morgan Rutman. He is one of the most intensely loyal people I've ever known. He's that way as a father, he's that way as a husband, he's certainly that way as a friend. He's that way to UNH, and he's that way to the students at UNH. And when you make a connection with a Rutman, you have made a connection that is going to be lasting and is going to be impactful in your life.
I think one of the things that's so striking to me with the Rutmans and UNH is this has been a long and consistent partnership. If you can build that kind of relationship where you're really helping to shape the institution in line with leadership, that's a powerful form of philanthropy.
He's the best ambassador who could have hoped for, not only for the university, but also the state of New Hampshire. Not just Paul College, goes back to Whittemore School too, and it extends to just about all areas of education at UNH, liberal arts, athletics, and so forth.
I think the way that Morgan affects a lot of people simultaneously is through inspiration.
Morgan really did appreciate his growing up in New Hampshire, and it's a state that needed help, especially the university where the funding by the state was low and it needed other people helping them. And I've always said it was the best investment I ever made was in the state, and he can say the same thing because he's done so much.
Morgan's mom and dad were both professors. They were both faculty at UNH. His dad was the chairman of the history department, in fact, and that's always been a real pride point for Morgan. I think their commitment to the university translated to Morgan in a really powerful way, and he's felt that connection as long as I've known him.
I think their impact comes from being very thoughtful about where they are going to not only invest their time, but their treasure, and also wanting it to connect to their family values. Having 3 beautiful young women as daughters, I saw that connection that they made when they instituted the Rutman Fellowship at the Paul College, and really focusing on giving women opportunities to further their studies in leadership.
I think it's a gift that has made a really significant impact in the college and the culture in the college in a way that we would all be very proud of.
You know, another defining characteristic of Morgan's involvement is the topic of mentorship. Like he really invests in the relationship with students and with faculty for that matter. But I would challenge you to find a student who's gone through the Atkins investment program in the last decade who doesn't have a personal relationship with Morgan Rutman. I challenge you to find a member of the Rutman Fellows program who hasn't met and has a relationship with Tara Rutman.
To have 2 powerhouses of philanthropy and knowledge and connectivity and desire to do good is incredibly impactful. Through my work as an entrepreneur and dealing with our investors, I've had the fortune of meeting and connecting with a lot of people who have resources. Most aren't like Morgan and Tara. Anyone can write a check. It takes true generosity and true altruism to think through what's meaningful to the students.
Because you see Morgan at his absolute happiest when something he has planned to do for UNH gets done and has the impact that he hoped that it would.
I want to thank him for all the support he has given us. The best friend we could have for UNH.
Lastly, Morgan and Kara, the fact that you're getting the Hubbard Award is the #1 award for the University of New Hampshire, and you both deserve it. You've done a lot for them, and it's always been very appreciated by everybody. Keep up the good work.